Today, I'm going to talk about digital transformation strategy for my children's school. I think everyone understands the importance of education, but there are three key elements of this. First, it helps build character. Second, it's important for career progression. And third, ultimately, it has a vital role to play in the progression of society. But there are a number of issues with the current educational approach. It's a system based on the industrial era that's almost now a century old. It features large class sizes and a hierarchical teaching model in which the teacher stands in front of the class telling them what to think. It also features standardized curriculums that don't reflect the future needs of the workplace or society. Graduation from school is based primarily on time in the classroom and not necessarily comprehension of the material. Finally, teachers are paid on educational credentials and seniority and not paid on the basis of their teaching effectiveness. The problems in the current educational model can be seen in these data points. First, we see that the cost of education is rising much faster than people's salaries and much faster than the cost of living. Secondly, those working in education, teachers, are reporting higher levels of stress and the lowest level of morale in the past 25 years. It's time for a change. We all want a better educational system. We want our children to be better prepared for a more volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous future. We also want to reduce the stress and increase the morale for those working in the educational sector. Ultimately, we want to work towards more effective learning environments. 3 technologies are now available that are set to revolutionize education. The first is the internet, the second is smart devices, and the third is artificial intelligence. It's time for education to enter the digital era. The possible future for this school could be amazing. Imagine a future in which the children are learning about the Romans and then are able to explore the Colosseum using augmented or virtual reality. A future in which new learning environments implement a range of teaching methodologies and in which artificial intelligence is used to help the students learn and the teachers teach. A future in which gamification is used to keep the students interested and motivated to learn. Ultimately, it's a future of personalized learning in which the teaching is better matched to the needs and requirements of each individual student. But technology alone is not the answer. To be successful, our transformation must account for a wide range of stakeholders and the constraints of our current systems, facilities, and regulations. Like a good song, there will be some ups and downs, but we'll only be able to create a masterpiece by working hard and working together through this transformation. In going through this transformation, we have one guiding policy. We want to move towards more personalized and effective teaching, and we'll set KPIs and be driven by data in our decisions to make sure that that happens. The first step on our transformational journey will be to define the school as an EdTech leader. This will tell our learning community, our stakeholders, that our ambition is big. It will also hopefully attract EdTech talent to the school. We want to build social platforms to connect the school to both its learning communities as well as communities of best practice. Obviously, curriculums are regulated, but where we can, we will review and revise those curriculums to take into account the latest thinking. We'll also experiment with educational technologies to find those that work and those that don't. Finally, we mustn't forget the training, both for our teachers, but also for our parents as well. In summary, we know that education is important and we understand that the old model doesn't work anymore. But the future is bright. We've set a guiding policy and we have some first concrete steps to embark upon this journey. Let's get started today and change our school and the world for the better.